Now, the union representing emergency workers is concerned about the lack of effort to protect them while they are on call. Mpho Mpogeng is the president of the South African Emergency Personnel Union. He joins me now. Mpho, good evening. You've heard a bit of what Nasipi had to say there in terms of her own experience speaking to EMS workers in the Western Cape who've been affected by some of this violence. How widespread would you say are the attacks on EMS officials right now?
Thank you for having me. Let me clearly indicate that it's not only Western Cape. This thing is widespread because currently as we speak, we just last week, if I'm not mistaken, we just experienced another one in Limpopo where two white guys attacked the one of our members. So it is actually widespread. We cannot say it's Cape Town. It's happening all over the country.
Are you keeping a tally of these incidents to know exactly how concerned, of course, naturally you should be concerned, but the extent to which you need to escalate the response to what you're seeing right now?
Yes, we tried our level best, Cathy. I must indicate that whatever that we get, we try to engage the management of various provinces. I must indicate, let me specifically talk about Cape Town as we speak, or Western Cape. We met the leadership of Western Cape to check as to whether there is anything that is in place, because currently as we speak, the Cape Town is a bit higher in terms of the attacks. So we're told that they are basically on the process of procuring the cameras. So unfortunately, due to COVID, we haven't met them again, but we wanted to monitor the progress. And again, I must also indicate that we also met the Gauteng MEC. By then it was still Masuku, Dr. Masuku. So unfortunately enough, Dr. Masuku managed to go directly to the scenes where he was responding to emergency calls just to see the pressure that we were working under. Because during that particular time, we went to those areas that are volatile, like Soshanguve in Pretoria, such kind of places. So unfortunately, it was removed because we're planning to have another meeting so that we can have plans and come up with tangible ways of dealing with these matters. But I must indicate that we're engaging them. We are very much concerned, but the way in which they are responding, their response is not that positive because mostly their vehicles are not attacked, they attack our members. So where we are sitting, as SAIP, we are saying the department is carrying much on their vehicles, not on the workers. That is our greatest concern.
It becomes a difficult position for EMS workers to be put in because they simply cannot not respond to emergency calls that they're receiving. What then do you propose as some of the interim solutions to also ensure that your members and that their lives are not at risk? And we know that often these calls will take place either late at night in the wee hours of the morning. There's limited movement, there's limited light, and therefore it also gives way for criminality.
Yeah, we said initially, or even now, we're still saying they must procure cameras, dashboard cameras, because I can give an example on another incident that took place in the very same, in KZN, if I still remember very well, whereby the perpetrator managed to get inside the ambulance and shot somebody else there. If there was a camera there, that person should have been arrested as we speak. So you can easily see that the cameras are very, very important if they can procure cameras. And again, we spoke about a lot of things. We gave them our proposal because we strongly believe that this thing is not a matter of government or our workers alone. We are also part of the society, so there is a need for us to assist where there is a need. But unfortunately, we are not in a position to procure those things that we see or deem fit or important. So we cannot procure them. That's why we're giving them advices for them to do whatever that will be good for our workers.
Have you been able to identify what exactly it is that criminals are after?
Let me clearly indicate that we are regarded as easy targets because they just take our wallets, our rings, watches, and cell phones. So those people are not. So
they don't steal any of the equipment that's in the vehicles?
They don't.
Okay.
They don't. Obviously, they don't because they just take. That is why the department is not responding positively, because if they were taking equipment, those equipments are very, very expensive. If they were taking them and taking the vehicles and so forth, maybe they should have actually responded more quicker than now.
All right, we're going to leave it there for today. Mpho Mpogeng is the president of SAYEPU, of course, bringing then his voice to the issue that has been affecting EMS workers over the last couple of months.